What is up, everybody? It is your buddy, your pal, HeyArcher. Welcome to my Charlie Foxtrot. I'm trying to get something working on my camera. So if you guys just give me one moment, I should have it going. I'm not sure why it's not working. So hold tight. It should be like another minute or so, and then we get it going. Enjoy the tunes. I swear to you, this is the best part about doing something new every single time. There's always a new adventure in live streaming. Let's see. So, for those of you who are new to the channel, I am HeyArcher, your nerd guide to everything nerd-based. Welcome to all of you who are from the income stream. Some of you who follow me on the social media know that I every morning watch somebody named Pat Flynn, and Pat does a stream where he talks about not only like building your own content, but building your own business. So it is awesome. It is fun. The community is just as awesome. I don't know why this is not working. So the funny thing is I got my camera to work. Oh, I remember what it was. All right, hang on. So it's great because I got my camera to work on actually broadcasting as opposed to using my webcam. And now is the moment where it decides it doesn't want to work. So let's see. Let's see what we got. See, now it doesn't even register the capture card for some reason. All right, so in the meantime, Jonathan, the travel tourist, welcome. Joanna, welcome. Aaron in the house. Harry, Chauncey, welcome everybody. It is quite the adventure on HeyArcher sometimes. The thing that I just received in the mail actually is the Elgato 60D S Plus. 60 HD S Plus to plug in my camera. And what you're seeing is now it's deciding not to work for whatever reason. And I cannot figure it out. So Um, in the meantime, hang on. I have an idea. All right. So, yeah. So Aaron in the chat is a fellow YouTuber who also creates content. We actually both met through doing reviews on DC Universe's Titans. So I'm not sure if any of you here watch Titans. That's where we hooked up. God, this thing sucks. It's funny because actually I got this to work all day, and now is when it decides it does not want to actually work. Because that's how that always is. So the challenges that I've had, I'll just go into. I'll go into the challenges I've had. So if you don't have a webcam, there's various ways that you can do a live stream. And one of them is, of course, using your web camera that you have built into your Mac or tablet, whatever it may be. Now, the trick to upping the quality is to find a way to plug in an external camera of some sort. So what I've done is I downloaded one app called Epoch Live. And what Epoch Live does is it allows you to use your cell phone as your camera, as your webcam. But I found that it was too laggy even when you plug in your phone. Oh, thanks for the 150. Congratulations. So I stopped using Epoch Live. So now what I did was I decided to get a cam link in order to use my camera. But the problem when you're using a point and shoot camera as opposed to a video camera is that a point and shoot camera has a timer on it. So that way it shuts off over time. The reason they do that is so that when it shuts off, or they do it so that way it doesn't classify for tax reasons as a video camera. So that's really a question I had for a long time was, what's the point of video cameras if you have point and shoot cameras? And the reason being is that to sell twice the merchandise, you have to have both. But the way that they get away from you actually using one for both, they put time limits on point and shoot cameras. Let's see. So let's try this again. If I quit that. Audio is laggy. Is everybody else having an audio problem? Or maybe I was just too far from the mic. Just let me know when you get a chance. I swear on all things holy. This was supposed to be that episode that went flawlessly, but for those of you who came from the Slack channel for Income Stream, I did say that there would be technical difficulties. Because even though this all worked earlier today, I knew something would go awry. So what I'm trying to do as a shortcut is there's a way for you to override. Oh, no worries. There's a way for you to override the 30-minute time limit on a camera. And the way to do it with the Canon M50, which is this one here, the way to override it is you have to use the Canon utility kit, and that will allow you to view with the live viewer on your computer what's going on the camera, and that keeps triggering the camera to keep the screen on as you are watching. And that's how you can override it. But for now, it's like I'm cursed. But we'll get it. So the way that the show works for all of you who are new is I put some links on my social media, which is HeyArcher and everything, and you can submit questions, whether they're podcast related, whether they're nerd related, because I do a lot of nerd content, and we kind of go through them together. So a couple of you have submitted questions that I will address. And if you want to put some questions in the comments, you can do that, of course. And then I will take a look at those as well. I'm going to give it another 2 minutes on this camera. If it doesn't work, we're going to call it on the camera. So let's see. What I love about doing these live is that you can see all of the human error that occurs while doing it. So let's see. Let's see what happens when well, that's still not on. All right. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to shut the stream down for 1 minute, because I think it might be trying to find the camera, but because I'm using the software already, that's why it's not picking up. So I'm going to shut the stream down for a second, and then I'm going to restart it on the channel. It will probably be like 2 minutes. So let's do that, because I want to show you guys if that actually solves a problem. Because if that solves a problem, then I can help all of you when you get your cameras and your external devices, and we'll get that to work. So, all right, so I'm going to shut this down. Give me like 2 minutes, and then I'm going to start the stream again. If you go on HeyArcher on Instagram, I'll let you know there as well, but you can always just refresh the page. So give me one moment. I will be right